Welcome everyone to Weekly News and DW with major tidbits, and the topic for this video is Trump gusto ang Greenland at Canada at Panama at Gulf of America. Guess who's back? Back again. Donnie's back. Don't tell a friend. Nandito na naman tayo. We've lived to see the day of another DJT presidency, and he will be as crazy as he was. Multiply it by 10. Dahil nga again, nag-consolidate na siya ng power with a huge mandate given to him by the people of the United States of America. Because for the first time ever since he ran at nanalo noong 2015, mas mataas na vote count ang kanyang nakuha kumpara sa kanyang kalaban na si Vice President Kamala Harris. At ngayon, crazier than ever, marami siyang pinagsasabi-sabi, particularly with his resumption to get Greenland to the United States of America as a territory by either buying, occupying the frozen island from Denmark. Unti-unti na nating nakikita ang importansya ng Arctic Circle sa seguridad ng Amerika laban sa mga banta nito sa kanila, or sa mga banta dito sa kanilang declared enemy tulad ng Russia at China, notwithstanding the abundant natural resources na maaari nating makita dyan, lalo na at nalulusaw na ang yelo sa Arctic Sea. Matagal nang gustong kunin ng Amerika ang Greenland mula sa Denmark, and even back in the 1900s, gusto pa ngang iswap ng Amerika ang Mindanao kapalit sa Greenland. So now you know how huge of a deal this is for the United States, and the fact na mas importante na ito ngayon kumpara noon. And with Emperor Trump under President Elon's guide, nearing the start of his presidency in, I think, the 20th, Trump considered huge tariffs at sanctions sa Denmark, Canada, kung hindi nila ibebenta o ibibigay ang Greenland, with him not even ruling out the possibility of a military action against a NATO ally. I mean, can you imagine?
Can you assure the world that as you try to get control of these areas, you are not going to use military or economic coercion?
No, I can't assure you on either of those two. But I can say this, we need them for economic security.
Greenland has been quite independent from interference and even refusing China's advances and offers to develop Greenland, but that won't stop Trump. Now, in another Arctic Circle security measure, just like Greenland, Trump has expressed interest in inviting Canada to the United States of America. Of course, Canadians has been in this kind of struggle to be their own country because most of the time, they're seen as America's hat. Sidelined, which is why people there is strongly opposed to the indecent proposal that Trump has given. Prime Minister, or I guess, will be former President, Prime Minister Trudeau, is also scheduled to resign dahil sa taas ng cost of housing and living and the apparent surge of immigrants in the country that was blamed for the, again, rise of housing and living expenses. Also,
you all know I'm a fighter. Every bone in my body has always told me to fight because I care deeply about Canadians, I care deeply about this country, and I will always be motivated by what is in the best interest of Canadians. And the fact is, despite best efforts to work through it, Parliament has been paralyzed for months after what has been the longest session of a minority parliament in Canadian history. That's why this morning I advised the Governor-General that we need a new session of Parliament. She has granted this request, and the House will now be prorogued until March 24th. Over the holidays, I've also had a chance to reflect and have had long talks with my family about our future. Throughout the course of my career, any success I have personally achieved has been because of their support and with their encouragement. So last night over dinner, I told my kids about the decision that I'm sharing with you today. I intend to resign as party leader, as Prime Minister, after the party selects its next leader through a robust, nationwide, competitive process. Last night, I asked the President of the Liberal Party to begin that process. This country deserves a real choice in the next election, and it has become clear to me that if I'm having to fight internal battles, I cannot be the best option.
I guess this is kind of a global news thing that is oddly America Blue-centric, but whatever. Both countries has counter-offered the blue states for free healthcare and less loonies, especially Washington, California. Again, last on the list is that Trump has also expressed interest and even coercion to get the Panama Canal back in the United States property after former president and recently deceased Nobel Peace Prize winner Jimmy Carter gave it all to Panama for $1 or something like that.
Military force to acquire Panama and Greenland. Are you also considering military force to annex and acquire Canada?
No, economic force, because Canada and the United States, that would really be something. You get rid of that artificially drawn line, and you take a look at what that looks like, and it would also be much better for national security. Don't forget, we basically protect Canada. But here's the problem with Canada. So many friends up there. I love the Canadian people. They're great. But we're spending hundreds of billions a year to protect it. We're spending hundreds of billions a year to take care of Canada. We lose in trade deficits. We're losing massive. We don't need their cars. You know, they make 20% of our cars. We don't need that. I'd rather make them in Detroit. We don't need the cars. We don't need their lumber. We have massive fields of lumber. We don't need their lumber. We have,
with some stipulations on the free access of everyone. Siguro mas lalo siyang nagalit kay Jimmy Carter kasi naka-half-mast ang lahat ng flag sa kanyang inaugurasyon. Dahil nga, again, namatay siya noong, I think, December 30. He said that it was an atrocious deal that killed thousands of people nung ginagawa yung Panama Canal, and that Panamanian government has been cozying up with the Chinese Communist Party on the People's Republic of China.
Thank you very much. It's an honor to be with you. Many things are happening that are exciting.
Can you assure the world that as you try to get control of these areas, you are not going to use military or economic coercion?
No.
What is the strategy?
Yeah. I can't assure you, you're talking about Panama and Greenland. No, I can't assure you on either of those two. But I can say this, we need them for economic security. It might be that you'll have to do something. Look, the Panama Canal is vital to our country. It's being operated by China. China. And we gave the Panama Canal to Panama. We didn't give it to China. And they've abused it. They've abused that gift. It should have never been made, by the way. Giving the Panama Canal is why Jimmy Carter lost the election, in my opinion.
So, basically trying to alienate the continent that has ASML, a crucial part of microchip in manufacturing sa Europe, with vis-a-vis Greenland and Denmark. I don't think he'll actually get Greenland, Canada, and Panama Canal, but he'll definitely get something out of all of this as the leader of the unfree, free world. But if he did get Greenland and Panama Canal, it will definitely be a good thing for US hegemony and maybe even eclipse everything that he has done to undermine the democracy in the US. Kasi that's a good thing, to get Panama Canal and Greenland, and maybe even the addition of another state or states in the form of Canada's provinces. If done diplomatically, of course, or if it appears as so, but it would also push those affected to further antagonize the United States of America, and specifically Donald Trump, in the history books, which could form the rise of ISIS-esque rebellion or terrorists that has gone to, again, especially in Panama, oppose the United States intervention, oppression of the people living there. Oh, he also wanted to rename the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America for whatever reason. I mean, America first, baby.
Gulf of America, what a beautiful name. And it's appropriate. It's appropriate.
And, you know, it's kind of funny. And, you know, it's kind of funny na, again, inauguration niya tapos naka-half-mast ang lahat ng flag sa Washington, D.C. So that's kind of funny. And, you know, he will be a lame duck president as far as anyone is concerned. Pero, he has that project blueprint, Project 2025. He has that blueprint for another Republican, I guess, if you want to be specific, another Republican control of both the House, the Senate, and the presidency. So they have trilateral. Is that right? Trilateral. Oh, you know what? Quadrilateral. I don't know. Quad-blanctal control of the United States Congress, Executive Department, Senate, and the judiciary in the form of the Supreme Court. So yeah. Also, he was convicted. No, he wasn't convicted, but he had a conviction ruling earlier this week, and you know, as we have expected, he basically got a pardon for that as well. And you know, it's kind of funny that Trump wants Panama, Canada, Greenland, and fucking, you know what, Iceland too. He wants those, not for anything in particular, but definitely because of the Arctic Circle, which kind of becomes the hot spot, pardon my pun, in the global trade and of course national security risks that is associated with, again, the People's Republic of China and Russia. We haven't even considered, or we haven't even mentioned, the H-1B visa debacle that has separated the MAGA pride, or between the red MAGA and the dark MAGAs, with the STEM major freaking Elon Musk, Vivek Ramaswamy thing, and Laura Loomer freaking nationalist part of the MAGA Republicans. So yeah, that will definitely lower your gas prices and of course your eggs and rice or whatever you eat down there. So basically briskets and some other stuff that I definitely want to eat. If Trump succeeds into taking over the Panama Canal, Greenland, and Canada, I mean, he would have one hell of a run, especially in that 4 years. If he does all of that in 4 years, that would be amazing. That would be badass. And so he'll definitely gain some favor, especially since, you know, that's for 4 years in the unilateral Congress, judiciary, and executive branch. If he gets all of that, bravo. And I will definitely applaud that. Because again, that feat alone will put you in the Mount Rushmore. Your own Mount Rushmore. Ang video clip na ito ay galing sa aking series na News Item Worthy Recap. Check the entire video for the complete weekly news recap and subscribe to the channel to be kept up to date sa mga local at global news na I'll make sure would be interesting to you particularly. Di ko alam yung name mo pero you should subscribe. You... Muhammad Smith? I don't fucking know. John Smith? Salamat sa manunod mga kabayan. Avoid me, like, subscribe, follow my links in socials and avoid shows that would be linked down below. Sa susunod muli, of course, paalam.